Hello, welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. My name is Denise Cox, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Archerville, Saskatchewan. And I am here tonight to feature card number 3 of our Attention Shoppers feature this week. Hello, Kathy. We missed you last night. I'm glad to see you here today. Hi, Michelle. Thank you guys for being here. Hello, Tina. Okay, so jump on, say hello, let me know you're here. I love to know who I'm stamping with. Forgive me as I'm trying to finish this cough drop. I've got a wee bit of a sore throat. Okay, so I want you guys to notice, if you're watching here on Facebook, I want you to notice the comments and see that Kathy, Tina, and Jennifer all have cute little bird icons beside their names to signify that they are one of my Feathered Friends memberships members. And so they are part of my YouTube membership, and they get all kinds of little perks. One of them being highlighted in our chats and in our comments, and that cute little icon that they have. So welcome, ladies. So nice to see you guys here. Hello, Paula. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Gail. Welcome. If you'd like to know more about how to join our Feathered Friends membership, then check out the link in the description of the video, and you can click on that there. It's $4.99 a month. We have 2 member-exclusive videos each month that also come with a free PDF that you can download to recreate the card yourself. Plus, there's a bunch of other little perks, so check it out. You don't want to miss it, and we'd love to have you join us. And you can join from anywhere in the world. I keep forgetting to add that. Okay, so this week I have chosen the Attention Shoppers to be the bundle of the week. So if you place an order of $60 or more between the 21st and the 26th of August, I'm going to send you a free card class featuring all 3 cards that we've made this week, including the one we're making tonight, and you'll get to make 2 of each. So a total of 6 cards for placing your $60 order. Now the key is, there's always a little catch, right? The key is you need to add this host code when you check out. Okay, so you need to be in Canada to shop with me, and you need to be able to use this code. Now, I will be uploading the tutorials for purchase too down the road into my tutorial stories. You can always check them out there if you don't live in Canada and aren't able to purchase to get the class for free. Okay. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Sue. Welcome, everybody. Okay. It is Friday night. Do you guys have any fun plans for the weekend? My mom is here visiting, and so we're actually hoping that this weekend we can actually just sit down and do some crafting together, and like relax and chill and do all those fun things. So we'll see how it goes. We're calling for thunderstorms tomorrow here, so maybe it'll be a great day. Stay inside and craft. All right. So there are just 8 days left to get your bonus day coupons redeemed, and 8 days left to save some money and stock up on your very favorite designer series papers from the annual catalog. So don't forget, those are 15% off for the month of August. Now, Attention Shoppers Bundle. I've had a few people reach out asking where they can find it, so let me just clarify that. It is in the scrapbook. I'm just reading Jennifer's comment. She says, my mom and I scrapbook together. It's so fun to do that. And as I was reading this, I saw her comment. So the Attention Shoppers Bundle is in the annual catalog on page 65, this beautiful one right here. I love it so much. And it is $54.75 here in Canada to get that bundle. All right. I'm going to flip the camera down. We're going to quickly do a little recap of what we've done so far this week on the first 2 cards. I'm going to give some time for everybody else to find us and jump in. If you enjoy the video, please click on that thumbs up and the little heart icon. And if you could share the video, that would be wonderful, and it helps other people to find us too. All right, and over on Facebook, please share the video there too. Hit those comments. I love it when you guys share all of these fun videos. Okay, hi Janet. Hello, hello. All righty, let me get. Oh, Jennifer says, love your glasses. Thank you so much. They're new. I feel like today was the first day where I haven't been struggling to get used to them. New prescription, new frames, new everything. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Hello, Ina. Got a few jumping on right now. Hello, Janet. Okay. I'm going to flip the camera down and we're going to get started, but please keep those comments coming. I do love to interact with you as I'm creating the cards and stamping with you. So let me, it makes me, you know, when we're interacting, it makes me feel like I'm not in my room by myself crafting. Okay, so let me put the camera down. Button's not working. Give me a minute. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's very blurry. I hope that's going to clear up. Okay, there we go. All right. So this week, like we talked about, we're using Attention Shoppers. It is a super versatile, amazing bundle that I think everybody needs to have in their craft room. So, hello, Mary. This is what we're using this week. So when you purchase your $60 before shipping and taxes in my online store, you're going to earn this 6-card class. So these are the first 2 cards you'll get to make. We made these ones on Wednesday. Aren't they adorable? So cute. And then yesterday we made this fun thank you card using all the little images. And now today we're going to make an absolutely gorgeous wedding card. So we're going to start with Petal Pink. Okay. And we got a regular card base. We're going to just fold and score. And my thumb will not work as well as my bone folder will. So we're going to switch to a bone folder. Hi, Bev. Welcome. Okay, so this is Petal Pink. And all the cardstock colors we're using are Petal Pink and white. We're going to keep this nice and elegant to make an absolutely gorgeous wedding card. So, hi, Joan. Welcome. I've got pieces of basic white. Now, all of the measurements will be in the tutorial for you. So if I forget to give them, when you place your order, you'll get the measurements in there. So we have a larger one. That's for the inside. Let's just place that in there so I don't forget about it. Then we've got a small one on the outside. We've got a piece of Petal Pink that I have pre-embossed for you using the Distress Tile 3D embossing folder. This is one of my go-tos because it's so unique and fun, and it's completely versatile for so many different card styles or projects or whatever you need. This is a folder that could probably work for you. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to attach this. Now, I did that yesterday. If you watched yesterday's video, I used my Stampin' Seal on the back of the embossed piece, and then it was tearing up the mossy metal cardstock and it was making quite a muck. So we're not going to do that tonight. We're going to use liquid glue. This one's my friend anyway. This tends to be my go-to adhesive most of the time, not all the time. Somebody asked me one day how I decide what adhesive to use. And for the most part, it's whatever is close because I do like them all. Okay, so we've got our Petal Pink and we're just going to emboss, or we're going to glue the embossed piece to a nice thin border piece of white. So I just want a really nice, and if I put this on silicone, you could probably see what I'm talking about because you probably can't see that white. There, can you see how elegant that nice thin border is? Just love that. So we've got the white behind the Petal Pink. Then what you'll see is when we pop this on here, now it really pops it out. Don't you think? I think it looks super pretty. Hi, Betty. Welcome. Hi, Sharon. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to run out of glue. Well, not really. I'm going to run out of glue out of this bottle, but it will take me a long time to run out of adhesive, that's for sure. What am I doing? Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay. This is what happens when Denise does not have her evening coffee after supper. This is the kind of crafting craziness we're going to have. So I went ahead and glued the front of my card instead of the back of my paper. Now, how many of you are laughing along with me and have done this before? I cannot be alone. Okay, so what's going to happen if I try and glue this on, I'm going to have glue where I don't want glue. So we're going to do a little fix. Not ideal, but it's going to work. I'm going to take my card and Jennifer says, I thought maybe it was a crazy fun fold. Nope, it's just Denise without coffee. Okay, so we're going to take this basic white insert and we're just going to pop that right on here. Oh, I'm so glad, Kathy, that I'm not alone to have my evening coffee. Okay, so we're going to attach that to the inside, our insert there. And then we're going to take this and we're just going to plop it on over like this. And we're going to refold, recrease this card. And then nobody aside from you who are watching with me live or catching the replay will even know what happened. Okay, anyway, let's move on. No, like I say, there are no mistakes in crafting, just room for embellishment. In this case, the embellishment was just adding the insert to the different part. Okay. Now we're going to take this here. Now, thank you guys. I'm glad you like that little fix. Impromptu crafting on the fly here. Okay, now we've glued the right piece and we're just going to glue that on there. Okay, now it's like nothing went wrong, right? Alrighty, next, let's go ahead and I've got a bunch of bits and pieces here already stamped. Or already cut out, sorry. So I've got a Nested Essentials label here. I've got one of the cake images right here. Okay, so we've got that already pre-cut. We've got the champagne. In this case, we're using it as a champagne bottle. We've got 1, 2. I'm hoping there's 4 because I need 4. Where's the other one? Okay. Oh, there it is. 4. So those are the images we need. And then we need just a scrap piece, which this is really big for what we need, but it's going to work just the same. So we're going to use Memento because we're going to do some coloring with our blends, of course. So you want to use Memento when you're doing that. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp these images. So I'm going to grab the cake first. Now, hopefully, No Coffee Denise can stamp and line these up as nicely as we did yesterday. Okay. Oh, it's a little crooked, but that's okay. It'll work. Then we're going to take our plant. Remember yesterday I told you this is my favorite image in this stamp set. I absolutely love it. So cute. I have plants. So our new house here in Saskatchewan has a ton of windows. And so I love plants. So I have plants sitting on all my big, beautiful windowsills. And they're doing so well in all the light. Okay, 1, 2. Not bad so far. Okay. 3. Oh, that one's a little off. Oh, that's okay. And then we're going to do 4. Ooh, that one was perfect. See, best one for last. Now we're going to do the bottle. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Okay, so then we're going to take this one and we're going to stamp that bottle. Okay, so there's that. And then on our label here, we're going to grab the sentiment Just for You, which is also part of this brilliant stamp set. I absolutely love it. Have I told you guys that already? I think I have. We're going to take this Just for You and we're going to stamp it kind of more towards the right on our label. Okay, so kind of like just right of the center line. Okay, so we've got that. Then on this scrap piece, which as I said is much bigger than we need, we're going to take the bouquet and we're going to stamp that. But all we really need are those flowers like that. Okay, now that's our stamping, okay? Now, we can actually, you know what? I like to leave my silicone mat because it helps for our plants and our images not to be moving around while we're trying to color them. So just like we did last night, we're going to use Mossy Meadow to color the leaves. And we're just going to do them a really quick color here. So I always start, as you guys know, I like to start with my dark blend for the most part. Sometimes I switch it up and use the light first, but for the most part, I do dark and then light. Okay, that one's really off center. That one might be, we're gonna have to try and hide that one a little bit. So here's this. Hi, Bev, welcome. Nice to see you. All right, so we got a lot of plants. You guys are probably wondering what kind of wedding card has 4 potted plants on it, but don't worry, you're gonna see. Some of you who've watched all week long will know already what this card is gonna look like because I gave you a little bit of a sneak peek. We'll quickly color these in. I love how these blends can make you look like just like an all-star colorer. Is that even a word, a colorer? Even when you're doing it like super quick like this. They're like magic. Okay. Now, we're almost done. We're gonna cut these, or color these, sorry, not cut them. Okay, so those are done. Now we're not gonna worry about the pots for now. Okay, so those ones are finished. Then we're gonna grab our champagne bottle and we're gonna color it green to coordinate with this card so beautifully. And we're just gonna give that a little quick color down here. Whenever I think and get asked to make a wedding card, I don't know. I never know what to make on it. I don't know why wedding cards to me are hard, but they are. And so when I saw this one, and then I kind of tweaked it up a little bit, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the perfect wedding card. You guys have one of those? Do you have like a occasion where you find difficult to make cards for? For some reason, for me, it's wedding. I don't know why. Very strange. Okay. Kathy says we're missing Kenzie. Kenzie is one of our feathered friends, and she's almost always here. She wasn't here last night either. So wherever you are, Kenzie, we miss you. Hopefully, if you're catching the replay, you will pop in and say hello. Okay, so we're using crumb cake now, and we're going to color in our label here. And then what we're going to do is use Lemon Lolly, just because it's bright and fun. We're going to color the label here yellow. And then we're going to make this like it's covered in gold, like a champagne bottle would be. Okay, so there's our champagne. We've got a cake to deal with, so we're going to make a really fun cake. I'm going to use my Lemon Lolly here to color the flames. And then I love chocolate cake, so we're going to color this crumb cake, although it's not an overly chocolatey color, but we're going to just do that because it's going to coordinate nice, right? And we're crafting. It can be anything we want. We could have made this cake purple or blue or whatever we want. Okay, so we're going to color this. And then we're going to color this one. All right, now let's switch to crumb cake. And then for the icing on here, we're going to combine 2 different blends colors. I love to do that once in a while just to add a little something different. So we got this colored in. All right, so what we're going to do, we want to coordinate this card beautifully, right? Because that's one of the things we love most about Stampin' Up is how well everything coordinates. So what I'm going to do for this one, I'm going to do things a little bit different on this section. So I'm going to actually start with my light petal pink. And I'm going to color the whole piece in, both the top and bottom layer. Okay, so that was the light petal pink. Then I'm going to come in with my dark. See, I told you, sometimes I switch it up, right? We're going to come in and we're going to just color this one like this, kind of highlight that a little bit. Just sort of color. Like I said, these are magic. They make us look like we're like all-star color, or make me anyway, because I'm certainly not. And then we're going to grab, this is Calypso Coral, and that end is looking a little gnarly. So let me just see. Okay, I think we can make it work still. So I'm going to just come in here with a little bit of the Calypso Coral, kind of just highlight along that. And then to really make it pop, we're going to grab the dark Calypso Coral and just really gently kind of outline just like that. And then I'm going to hold up to the camera so you guys can see it up close to see how much depth and fun that adds to it. Okay, so what do you guys think of this fun colored cake using the 2 different colors in the icing there. Hopefully you guys can see that, but it's really fun to just mix and match a few different colors of blends once in a while. All right, so that's that. Now we're going to go back to this bouquet. Now I do need my scissors. So I want to use these super sweet flowers, but I do not want them in a wrapped bouquet. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to chop them. Okay. So we're just going to cut around these flowers. Now, normally I leave like a white border around when I fussy cut. I am still going to because I'm used to that, but I'm trying to get it fairly close to the black lines. Because sometimes we want flowers, but we don't want them in a bouquet. And so for this set, this is what we can do to work around that. We're just going to cut them out. And I should have just maybe done this ahead of time. But anyway, bear with me. It won't take long. We'll get these cut out. These ones are a little bit finicky, but so worth it. So if you don't mind a fussy cut, then you won't mind doing these. I certainly wouldn't want to make like 20 of these cards. Maybe I wouldn't even want to make 10 all at once anyway to cut these out. But to do 1 or 2, absolutely, this is so worth it. So we're going to cut these little flowers. Kathy says she loves fussy cutting. So do I. I don't mind this, but I still don't think I would want to do 25 of them in a row anyway. Okay. All right. There we go. Now, here's a little thing maybe you didn't know. White daisies are my favorite flower. And so to me, these look like just plain, basic, simple, elegant white daisies. And what we're going to do, I didn't do this on the original card, but I'm going to do it on this one. I'm going to make them look even more like a daisy by just adding teensy bit of lemon lolly to the centers. Now, it's hardly even, you can't even really see it, but now let's go ahead and assemble the card. So all the pieces you've seen tonight are what you'll get in your card kit when you get your free card class. These, however, will just be a piece of white paper that you'll be able to stamp and die cut, because I'm not going to do any of the die cutting using the Attention Shoppers bundle. I'm going to assume that you've either ordered it or already have it so that you can make these cards. Now, you're going to get a strip of ribbon. And like I said, this will already be die cut for you. You'll just need to do your stamping. And what we're going to do for this one is we're going to make like a faux bow. So I'm going to hold, I need to make sure my tear tape is handy because sometimes this gets a little bit tricky. So we're just going to make like a faux bow, just like that. So I didn't tie anything, I just folded it. And then we're going to take this and we're going to tweak it a little. Tweak it till we like it. Okay. Hi, Sonia. Welcome. Don't worry about being late. Better late than never. We're happy to have you. Okay, we're going to take that. And now we're going to take our tear tape here. And we're going to stick that down so that isn't going to go anywhere. I don't want that bow. Now, the reason I didn't tie it in a knot, because then it gets bulky right there, especially with this ribbon, it's a little bit thick. So it gets quite bulky and then it won't lay nicely. So now we've got that done. We're going to go ahead. Hi, Anita. Welcome. All right. So there. And then let's put 4 just to be safe. Okay. And then this is going to go on here. Now I kind of goofed, but we're going to make it work. Okay. So this is going to go on here. This is Denise without coffee again. Anyway, we're going to make it work. So there's our label with our ribbon. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so let's go ahead and add all of our little colored images that we made. So why I wasn't worried about these pots is because we're just going to get rid of them. I don't want potted plants. I just want these beautiful, adorable, cute little leaves. So getting rid of those pots. We don't need those. You could recreate these as I'm sitting here seeing them on my grid paper. They could like totally be like little jelly beans or like candies or something on something else. But anyway, we're just gonna scoot those over. All right, liquid glue. Nope, not liquid glue. We don't want liquid glue. What we want is mini dimensionals. That's what we want. Okay, so we're going to stick 2 of them on the back of the leaves. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pop them in behind here. Okay. So they're just going to kind of like pop. As long as you can't see the end, you're doing good. That's the goal. Oh, they could totally be thimbled too, Mary. Good idea. Yeah, so you could totally use the ends or the pots of these plants for like something really great. Now, we're going to stick this. If it wants to cooperate, like that. Okay, isn't that pretty? Don't you love how we can like use these just like we did last night? Now for the flowers, I'm going to go ahead. This card's going to have lots of dimension just like yesterday's did. We're going to take this one off. Oh, gumdrops, Louise. Yes, that's what I was thinking when I said jubes. Or I was thinking gumdrops. Yes, they would be perfect. Okay, so then we're just going to stick these daisies kind of up there to make them look like they're part of that leaf. Over here, we're going to do kind of the same. We're going to tie it all together, make it look symmetrical and all the things. So we're going to take 2 more dimensionals, mini guys, mini little bump hits, and we're going to take them and put them here. My gosh, this stamp set is so much fun to play with, you guys. Like I'm getting all kinds of ideas as I'm creating this card with you. So there we go. So there's 2 more on this one. We're going to stick this one. We can tweak this ribbon a little bit now that it's in place and we know it's glued down. So we have those like that. Oh my gosh, so cute. There is a lot of action on this card. Yes, I love that. I love lots of layers and things. Then we're going to take this guy and we're going to stick a dimensional on the back of our champagne bottle. We're going to kind of put him over here like that. And then we just need to add our cute little wedding cake. We just want to make sure that they can still see it's for you. And we could probably use big dimensionals. So let's go ahead and put a big one right there. And I think a big one will work as long as I get them really close to the edge. Like that. We should be able to, okay, we're going to do a little trick here. So I got this a little off-centered. Remember when I was stamping? So we're going to go like that. We're just going to trim that a little bit because then that's going to give us more room. Oops. Okay, so if this don't want to work, just use your fingers. We could just totally do this. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Wow, what do you guys think? Isn't that cute? All right, so we're going to take our embellishments. So all week we've been using the metallic gems along with this bundle. I think they are like a perfect match because they're like metallics. They go with everything. And for this one, I think we're just going to use on this card, we're going to use a copper. And I don't know where I take a pick tool is, so we'll use my finger. There we go. We're just going to add 1 to this one. Just something subtle, a little bit of bling right there. Keep it nice and elegant. Janet says she loves this card. It's good for birthdays too. Yes, absolutely. You could use it for birthdays. To me, for some reason, I think wedding when I see it. The flowers would work for the top of the cake too. Yeah, see, like the options for this stamp set are unbelievable. There are so many of them. Okay, so now the inside, even though we goofed, or we didn't goof, I goofed. And we've already got it glued in. So we're going to have to be a little bit choosy about what we stamp on the inside. But we definitely need to put something because I don't want to leave it naked. So let's go ahead and stamp something. What are we going to stamp? Let's just stamp a little wine bottle there. We could stamp, oh, I know what we could do. We could do like a little cheers with the wine bottles. 1, oh no. Okay, when this happens, here's my trick. Okay, you guys, don't panic and re-ink your inks. Just keep your stamp, don't re-ink it. I moved my whole table down. And you're just going to line it up. Thank goodness this is photopolymer. Let me hope that this works. Okay, so that's the trick. Don't re-ink in between. Just re-stamp. And then let's put a second one there. Because if it's a wedding, there's going to be two. So they can have 2 bottles of champagne. And then, of course, we could color them up and make them really beautiful. But yes, that is our card for tonight. So let me just get all the things out of the way here. Now, remember, when you place an order of $60 or more this week before the 26th of August, I am going to send you a 6-card class featuring attention shoppers. So you will need to have your own stamps and dies, your own inks and coloring and all the things, but I'm going to send you the ribbon you need, the embossed pieces, the cardstock, everything will be there so that you can stamp and die cut the attention shoppers pieces. So this is the card we just created. This is the one I made ahead of time. So you can see there's no yellow in the daisies, and I've used petal pink ribbon. So your kit will have either or. Okay, or maybe one of each. So that's card number 3. Then you'll get 2 of card number 2. And you'll get 2 of card number 1. So that is the beautiful card class you'll get for placing an order in my online store before the 26th of August. All you need to remember to do is add this host code right there on the screen. Okay? All right. Thank you guys for being here on your Friday evening. I hope you have some fabulous plans for the weekend, maybe a little relaxing, maybe a little crafting. It is the end of summer, so maybe you're going to go camping or enjoy some time with friends and family while the weather is still nice. As I mentioned earlier, we have thunderstorms coming for tomorrow. So I'm hoping to do a little bit of crafting. Maybe my mom and I can start on some of our craft fair projects. Yeah. So again, thank you all for being here. Big shout out to my feathered friends for joining me once again to be here. I love to see you guys in the comments. And don't forget to click on those thumbs up and the hearts and share the video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you're on Facebook, follow me there too. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will be back next week. Mom is still visiting next week, so I don't really have our schedule sorted yet, but I will post on Sunday as to when I'll be live next week. And then after that, it will get back to some kind of a routine. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a fabulous weekend. Cheers.